students. Now, today we will start with chapter 2, the end of bipolarity. Before this, I will teach you the end of bipolarity. Let us revise lesson 1 again. And in that lesson, I have told you that after Second World War, there were two superpowers, that was USA and USSR, and there was Cold War between both of them. There were two blocks in the world. It means the world was divided into two poles. As you know, the North Pole and South Pole, in geography you have studied. These North Pole and South Pole, they can never come close to each other. In the same way, in the world, these two superpowers, they never came close to each other. So the world became bipolar. In this chapter, we will study how there was collapse of one pole and the world was converted into unipolar in place of bipolar. Means there was end of bipolarity. And this became after the disintegration of USSR. That was a superpower, USSR. Now this USSR, it came into being in 1922. You remember, you have studied in class 9 about the Russian Revolution that has taken place in 1917. After that Russian Revolution, that was based on the idea of socialism, in 1922, some of the countries of Eastern Europe and Central Asia, they have adopted the ideology of socialism and they opposed capitalism and they decided to join USSR. And in 1922, USSR was formed. This included 15 republics from Asia and Europe. And you must know this thing, that in these 15 countries, the largest country was Russia and there was domination of Russia. Now, after the Second World War, all these countries, they have joined USSR bloc. They have signed Warsaw Pact. You remember, you have studied in class in lesson 1. The Warsaw Pact was a military alliance between all those countries and the leader of this bloc was USSR. This was also known as Second World. The group led by USA was known as First World and the group led by USSR was known as Second World or the Socialist Bloc. American group was known as Capitalist Bloc and USSR group was known as Socialist Bloc or the Second World. So all these countries, they have also joined Warsaw Pact. That was a military alliance. Now, what was system there? In USSR, what type of economic system was there, political system was there, or which ideology all these 15 republics adopted? This Soviet system was based on socialism, means equality. The society based on equality. If we talk about the economy of Soviet system, it was planned economy. As we were having 5-year plans in India, earlier we were having planning commission, now we are having Niti Aayog. This concept of planning we have taken from USSR. Means in USSR, the economy was based on planning and every economic activity, maybe the primary sector, secondary sector or tertiary sector, every economic activity was controlled by the state. There was no place for private property. You understand? If the fields were there, they were also owned by government and the farmers, they were working and they were getting money from the government. The factories, the industries or the farms, everything, transportation, all the economic activities were under the control of government. There was no place of private property. And if we talk about the political features of Soviet Union, in USSR there was only one political party, that was Communist Party. No other political party was allowed, and only there was no place for opposition also. And in politics always the primacy was given to the state and the party. So this was Soviet system. As you know, each and every system has some positive points and some negative points. So this Soviet system was also having some positive points and some negative points that we will discuss tomorrow. Till then, take care.